Hi, everyone, and good evening from Sydney. Many years ago, I started an organization called Sanctuary 108. The entire purpose of this organization is to assist people with healing, as well as those people that are suffering from mental illness to help find some kind of relief. Now, I'm not saying tonight that Reiki works in all instances and that the Western ideas of assisting people with mental illness is incorrect. No, I'm not saying anything of that sort. I would suggest to everybody that you need to try anything and everything, Eastern methods, Western methods, whatever methods that are available, have a go at it. Now, for me, Reiki works. Now, what happened was when I was running my office in Jurul, I had a call from a lady who said to me that her brother is suffering from mental illness and they've been around to a lot of clinical psychologists and he gets heavily medicated and it doesn't seem to be working. I said, well, we can try Reiki and see how that goes. So I said, look, set an appointment and you can come in and see me. She said, as a matter of fact, I'm outside your door. And I said, oh, okay, lovely, come in. A steward will let you in and we'll see what we can do to assist you. So he walked into the door. They walked into the door and the brother was quite haunched and he walked in and I met them upstairs, sat down. I spoke a little bit about Reiki and some of my meditation methods that I use. And the sisters seemed very receptive to what I have to share. So we sat him down, I spoke about meditation, and then told him I'm going to do some Reiki on him. And after a few minutes, his sister screamed out, and I turned towards her and I was wondering why, what happened here. And she said, look at his face, look at his body, look, he's straightening up, his face, he's got his color back. This man was white as snow when he came in. Now his color had changed. He straightened his body. I was quite surprised how big this man was. And for the first time he greeted me and he stood up. He was well over 6'4" and huge. And, I didn't see that before. When he walked in, he was haunched. So I then said, well, at any time, if you want me to assist you with Reiki, I'm happy to do that. She says, you've done a wonderful job. Can I pay you? I said, no, it's a free service. We do this to help the community. I led him to the door and they walked downstairs. And he greeted Stuart for the first time. He didn't when he came in. All he did was to say, huh, and that was it. When he walked down, he said, Stuart, you got a nice place. Stuart was the owner of the place and I was renting upstairs. So anyway, they left and Stuart looked at me and said, what have you done? This man's changed. I said, well, that's the power of Reiki. Now, I must say there's a lot of Reiki masters around the world and some of them are pretty good. And I would strongly recommend Tony and Alana, who live here in Australia. They are fantastic Reiki masters. If anybody needs assistance with Reiki, please call them. They're on my Facebook and they're very good at what they're doing. So, I'm not saying Reiki is going to work in all instances, but certainly in some instances it will. In many of the cases that I assisted people with, it worked. Reiki worked 100% of the time. Every time I attempted to use Reiki and did the practice, it worked for them. So that's a good result. So Sanctuary 108, when it was in existence, it helped a lot of people, but we couldn't retain the organization because of the funding. And so we stopped the organization. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you liked my story. Thank you.